We're all here.
Okay, so
Oh,
that
I'm excited
happened.
for this.
That was
yes.
a thing that happened. You guys head down into like Natasha's space. If there's any you get the standard welcome home messages, like all that sort of shit. If there's anything, basically, the captain calls you over the bridge before you guys get off. She says, "I have business to take care of on the planet. We have, I have quite a few months' worth of sit reps to account for. You guys have free reign. If you have family here, I recommend you see them while you can. Friends, anything. This will probably be, it'll probably be one of our last opportunities to get home in quite a while. I recommend if there's anything you need to do, do it."
Would Vincent and Aaron be awake at this point?
You're awake, just hungover as shit. Like, this is like the morning after.
Yeah, so I'm like going the full gear, like sunglasses and everything. Like I do not want to.
The captain fucking smiles when she sees that. She's like, let's just chuckles slightly. It's like, rough night, Aaron.
Just trying a new look.
Now go back to sleep now.
The captain gestures. Your time is your own. Do as you wish.
Oh, I could show them around at the Vincent Estates.
There's no.
Has learn estate though.
There's nowhere. She says to the captain now. There's no place that we need to be to stay, right? We can stay where we want.
There is accommodation provided in the barracks if you need it, but you are free to stay wherever you wish.
I like to think Elijah just has a
I'm-
penthouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at the lifestyle cost. I'm gonna buy a penthouse.
Okay, I was right.
1,000 per day, done.
Oh, that's nothing.
She's probably gonna buy 3,000 per day, so she gets maids.
Question, Liam. Since his family's rich, would Vincent have his own estate as well? His own place?
Your family isn't on Natasha though, is it? It's on.
His brother moved there after his planet was destroyed.
Yeah, you probably have a small estate that he's bought up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elijah says she hasn't got any family here. She's just gonna chill out for a bit.
Does Elijah
And,
have a family?
and then again, she matters. I need to find a dog.
Huh.
It's how she ends every conversation at the moment. She's proper focused on it.
I have a dog.
Zai's just gonna stick with Mary. Though in the briefing, he does let everyone know that he will be departing. Yeah. So I guess only Vincent and
Yeah, Aaron and
Eric
Vincent now know that.
Yeah. One of
And
them gives a
so-
shit, maybe.
So Elijah will be Mary's booty call in case stuff goes.
To shit.
Yeah, you have a penthouse.
Fuck yeah, man.
Alright. So the you guys land in a Natashan Navy facility. The docking jig comes across. You guys let out. And there's a few people waiting there for you. There's a couple of people who walk straight away up to the captain. And she they've got one of them's an admiral. It's admiral rank on her shoulder.
Is it? But is it the female one?
Yeah, it's the older.
That we talked to.
Yeah, the older woman. The
Yeah,
woman
it's the one
that
we talked to when we found out about Zai.
yeah, the woman that at this point in time you've kind of grown to realize she's the current head of Natasha Intelligence.
He's
Yeah.
the fleet admiral.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
God,
she's
I'm wearing a
Fleet
fucking-
admiral.
so there's two kind of branches in the Natasha military. There'd be fleet, which is there'd be an admiral of fleet, and there's an admiral of intelligence. So this is the intelligence person.
I'd assume there'd be three, because one for ground forces.
Well, yeah, that's a separate. The Navy there's one for fleet, one for thing. Then there's Air Force. There's
I don't think Air Force would really exist, but okay.
so it certainly does. No, Air Force is absolutely a thing. It plays a very different role to what like it would play
Mostly
now.
in atmosphere fighting, probably.
Yeah, it's generally like in atmosphere, like aircraft.
I just assume they're a taxi service for the ground forces.
Like, not even kidding. That's probably the majority of the role that the Air Force plays now, because most of the actual big boy fighting is done by the Navy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there'd be Air Force, there'd be Army. That'll be separate. But yeah, so for Navy, you've got Fleet, like Fleet Admiral and Intelligence Admiral. This is the intelligence one. So this old woman who has like there's a couple of like security personnel around the facility. But she walks up to the captain, exchange like salutes. Comes as, like they start talking and walking off in a different direction. What are you guys doing?
I'm assuming Jacob got back to me. Like,
I sent you a
I
message
did
by the
send-
way, Zai.
Fucking hell. Yeah, Zai. Send that to Liam, and Zai does that. Send whatever. Like,
Okay.
Zai, because Zai has pretty intimate access to like Natasha computers. He does that if he can, and I will roll a check for that. I'm saving my reroll for the Mary thing if I need it, but I will roll that.
I want to know what's going on, but I don't.
I sent it to you, Liam.
Oh god, what is going on?
She's been trying to force it just by using it, but now she's got to the point where she just wants it official.
I thought it was just you trolling, but that's a thing that's been
No,
happening
no,
in character.
this is genuinely what Elijah's
Fuck.
doing.
Sake, holy shit, man. Okay, yeah, that's a thing Zai does. Like, can I roll for that?
Yeah, go for it.
Like, because
Please roll well, man, please.
You're gonna have to roll with your
It's me.
your plus one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I'm down. I'm down.
Holy shit. Please
Do I
roll
want to
Let
know
me
well.
what's
find
going
computer. Oh, you'll find out very soon.
Yeah.
This is the moment where you roll those double ones, please.
Come
It gets
on,
changed to,
double
like,
sixes.
Dave.
Yes.
Perfect.
I love
Right.
how not the rolls aren't that, but like the pluses are amazing.
We've had 4 and
So
5 is
does
pretty nice.
Does it happen?
It's changed in the system.
Okay, yeah, Zion sends like a crew update thing, like just like updating everyone on the current status of everyone's crews, like in this like essentially like his goodbye thing, but like that's not in there.
So wait, what's going on?
You guys will
Elijah
get
made- yeah,
uh
tell him, Liam.
like updates on your compads of all your system stuff. First thing, like you notice you check out your own stuff and not much has changed. And you look at Elijah's and like 2 things have changed from what you know. One, like her rank's gone up. And 2, like her official name has been changed.
Oh no.
Star-Lord, really?
Yeah. Her official name is Elijah Sterler Dane.
Not legally in the system it is, but not
Yeah,
legally.
in the system, yeah, it's a, like, I guess her rank name or her officer name. In a way.
Liam, I also sent you a folder.
Holy shit. What's my rank gone up to, by the way? Actually, now that you say that.
Just up by 1. I haven't got the book.
First lieutenant, yeah. Make sure.
I think the sergeant puts
Lieutenant,
his
yeah.
combat away.
No longer a junior, thank God.
You skipped.
Elijah just starts laughing again. She needs to return herself.
Vincent will probably walk over to Elijah and go, "There anything you can do about that hangover?"
Tempted to say no. Yeah, I can try something, I guess. Here, give me a head.
Do it.
She'll put actually no, she'll like go into a backpack, pull out her med kit, give you like 2 pills, like which are just basically aspirin, but it doesn't, but you wouldn't know that. And then she's gonna she'll say like, turn around and I'm gonna tilt your head back, and as I tilt your head back, take them, you'll be fine. Or you should be
He does
fine.
so.
And then she uses toxin on you when she touches you. So roll at physical save
Wait.
8.
don't you just lose the aspirin effect then? Because a hangover isn't.
Yeah, I'm just curing the hangover, but I'm trying to fake it. That it's like some weird fucking medical thing that I know.
So what do you roll?
Physical save, but your target is 8 instead of 11.
She's essentially conditioning him so future in life, when he gets a hangover, he'll take an aspirin and turn around and do some weird head thing.
It's also it's so she can cheat again as well.
Yeah, your hangover dissipates pretty rapidly.
Yay!
Your assistant string guns up by 1.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
If you like
Did
it
you
works.
just size and roll your shoulders back a few times? Oh, that worked.
Yeah, see, the Dane family tactic works every time.
So, okay. So yeah, you guys, proceed through the docking like facility that you're in. Like head through one of the there is there's a couple of ships like docked up here, undergoing like repairs and stuff. There's an older ship here, like the only one that really stands out. There is a really old ship here. Like this ship is very long past like decommission age. It's called it's not that old. Like it's early like human like warship, early Natasha
Early
warship.
space age.
Yeah, it's got like the Hannibal printed on the side. And yeah, it's undergoing like retrofit and repairs. Just an older ship just stands out. Apart from that, it's just nothing like particular kind of like shows out there. What do you guys want to do now? So Mary, you've got the location that you need to go to see these people.
Yeah.
You know where to go. You can just go there.
Well, I don't want to go there alone. I want to bring.
Yeah.
Zai
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
Zai's
mean,
like I said before, Zai's just following Mary around essentially.
yeah,
Like,
if
not-
Aaron
like,
wants
he's
to
with
follow
Mary.
and stuff like that, then that's fine too. I mean, it's a
not
momentous
stalking her.
occasion if they manage to.
Yeah, I'll
fix it.
probably join in. Yeah, no.
It's not stalking.
I'll
her, I
bring
just want to make
Kieran
that
with
clear.
us.
Zai's leaving yet, I don't think.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
No,
They-
yeah,
they,
he did,
said it in the
as
briefing
I
before he
like
left.
briefed the
Okay.
crew, like just letting that know. Like I didn't, yeah. So
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
I'll
when
bring
he
earplugs
says goodbye to
just to be
everyone, he's
safe.
gonna have a more personal goodbye to you, Vincent. So don't you worry.
So we have that moment where we have ice cream together and
Yeah.
everything.
And Zai's just like standing there, like his power armor, or, like with the armor, just standing there, because he can't eat human food.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
Elijah's gonna do a few things as well.
Sure.
Yes. Fucking dog.
No, not just that.
All right. So
Things to do later.
Yeah, you probably see the recording of the previous test. Oh, poor guy.
All right. So yeah, we get to the like the R&D facility basically. It's on an old launch site, like test facility, like old launch site. Yeah, it's basically been repurposed to be a R&D testing site. You guys get there, you're greeted by like a couple of like royal engineers basically.
They all have elongated mustaches.
Absolutely.
Oh
Kidding me?
yeah.
All
They have
very
like
British.
strange
Weird
names
giant,
like
like,
Lord
hats.
Byron.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and they wave you through, like they check your credentials and wave you through. They say, the Lord Commander is waiting for you inside. Please.
Ah, perfect.
And yeah, if
We go in.
you guys go through, you're shown through into like a it's not like even a nice office. It's not big or anything. It's just like it kind of like it does the business. Like you can tell that the guy, whoever uses this, doesn't use it often. Like it's not a very common thing for him to use this. But yeah, like he there's a couple of chairs. You enter. He's sitting there. He gestures you to like sit.
Oh shit. Yeah, we're gonna need Elijah too, but
Yeah, it's fine. We can do what we can about it.
Assume
Yeah,
she's
Maris
there.
just kind of greets
Actually,
the
quick
Lord Commander
question.
in a more unorthodox way, you know, the kind of, oh, Jacob, nice to see you.
And
They
you,
probably
Mary.
have some kind of formal Mandarin kind of way of speaking, but it's gonna be short.
Yeah.
Just a quick question: has Vincent received any messages about the thing about the mech he commissioned?
I don't think so.
Oh, I want my mech.
Alright,
I want to be a tiger.
Zai, you already are a tiger, it's canon.
Yeah, so
Thank
Mary's
you,
gonna
Liam.
introduce everyone else.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be like, "Yeah, this is Sai. He's our clever guy."
He nods.
Vincent probably wouldn't have gone with you guys.
Oh,
the
Yeah, you can-
disappointment there is so evident. Oh.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
she can bring you too. I mean, this is more of like her showing you her interests. So
Yeah. So yeah, you go through the introductions, and he
yeah, we go through the introductions and
He says,
and
like he introduces himself like quite briefly, and then he kind of cuts right to it. He says, "You know
yeah,
this
his
is
name
dangerous.
Oh yeah.
You
Mary's like,
saw what happened to the
Of
last
course,
person you
but-
put up in this.
of course, God, I was there. I saw it.
And you still want to."
I think we can solve this. It has to be solved one time or another.
He says
It's
that
just a matter of
you know
you know.
that that getting the person into that's not the problem. We can do that easy. You just strap a rocket to them. It's letting them land without breaking every bone in their body, or them not tearing themselves apart due to G forces, which is the problem.
That's why I brought Sai.
At that, like when he starts like that's the problem. He I just goes. Like that's it. Like that's easy. That's easy.
He raises
That's all
his
he
eyebrow.
says.
Yeah, he raises his
Like,
eyebrow. He
just,
says,
like, he shakes
go
his
ahead.
hand like dismissively.
Mary's like military intelligence.
Sorry, he says go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he raises his eyebrow and says, "Go ahead."
Well, you're not doing. First of all, how does the setup work? I need to see it. I need to see plans or a practical model to tell you how to fix it.
Yeah. So you guys are led through like some like labs and stuff. They're working on a whole bunch of different scrap. Into like a warehouse basically. And he nods at the guards on the door. The guards like walk in with him. And he like exchanges. He has a short conversation with them. And they go pull out a crate. Like dump it down and say. He pulls it out. It's what you'd expect. They've got it's more of a jump pack than a jet pack. Like it's not gonna hold
Yeah,
you in air,
This
but
is,
like
this is what Zai was expecting.
yeah, like it's more of a jump pack than an actual jet pack. It's the landing that's the problem. Like
Yeah, so Zai sees it and he's like, so it's not a jetpack. It's okay. Well, yeah, it will do, Mary. Though you should one day try to get your hands on a functional jetpack. Would be quite badass. I think is the way you put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right now, it's just if we can jump around, that will be fun.
yeah. Okay. I'm just quickly not reading up on what the thing is that. Yeah, okay, sorry, just a second. Quick second. Someone talk, while I fill this in. Oh, Liam, this is what I was gonna bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So yeah, he's just like, where are the gravity nodes?
he says,
Where are the gravity modifiers?
he smiles. He says, that is not something we have access to.
Yeah. So Zai like waves his hand like my cousin built this thing when he was 10. Like that. No offense, but this isn't. Mary, you deserve better than this. And then he's just like he's like, is there a whiteboard nearby?
Yeah, like you
He
can find
is. I
one.
just walks over to it and just like picks up a pen and just like starts drawing, and like he's just like, what you need is to you have microgravity nodes, microgravity technology.
I'm sure we can
You have it for
find
your
something.
ships. You'll need to get it to a point where it's small enough to fit on the air, and he gestures to Mary without modifying maneuverability and weight. If you can get it small enough, it should be easy enough. And he's just drawing like diagrams.
Yeah, okay, cool. You basically draw up that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's fine.
And like he tells him how to design a microgravity personal gravity modifier essentially.
Alright.
That will reduce impact.
Yeah, he's like slowly nodding along to this. Says, this could work. This could make the impact of landing survivable.
Besides that, it would help. You could. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't have this technology, but it's practical for the jump pack. But you could use this in industrial centers and your vehicles. It will help with, like, say a big metal beam falls down. You have a few microgravity modifiers on it. It probably won't crush someone.
I can see where that can be helpful.
This. You should be thanking me. Sorry.
Mary's like,
this
of
will help
course
you.
we'll be
More ways than a
thanking
jump
you.
pack.
Jesus. That's why I brought you along.
Yeah. He's getting like really into it, and he's like stuttering because he like when he gets excited he forgets how to speak English or like human.
Yeah.
And he's like explaining all the practical ways as the jump pack that would be useful in like airbag, like car crashes and
Yeah.
just all that.
So you and this like the engineer get in like a very long conversation about how this is awesome.
We just like nerd out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
At some point, I try to find another whiteboard and another marker, and I just draw like a dick on it. I'm like,
You're still hungover. Don't forget as well.
Yeah, and as
That's
you do
awesome.
that, Zype goes into like something how it could like talking to you, Andrew, Aaron, sorry, how it could function as like a sex toy or something, like just to like.
I'm like,
just to entertain you.
see, here's the thing. We've actually already mastered that, from what I understand.
So, under his breath, his eyes like, yeah, humans are promiscuous. He says that out loud. So, because
Great.
he would be wearing his suit, but yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a thing that happens. You want me to roll or?
Yeah, give me
Post tech.
Can I
Yeah,
do
tech
an
post
artist
tech.
roll for the dick as
yeah.
well?
So Aaron, you give me an artist roll for
Artist
how
check.
good the dick is.
Dex.
With Dex, and then yeah, Zai, you give me a
It had
With
better be
interact?
HD and
Because I'm just drawing up the
realistic.
plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron first. This is the more important one.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Aaron,
not bad.
it's
bad.
looking
Very
pretty good,
good.
man. Like,
Just slightly more
It
than
has
I
I
some
think that's
here.
pretty good considering what happened to me like the night
Well,
before.
Yeah.
it's not the next Mona Lisa, but yeah, it'll
Even
work.
got
It
veins and
does.
stuff.
It has a vein. A thick vein running through the top of it, and the vein probably doesn't have the detail where the vein has veins.
Yeah.
alright, Zai.
I mean, I'm working with
assisted?
a whiteboard and a marker here.
No,
No assisted from
No.
this guy I'm nerding out with,
no,
and like
just go with it.
fucking problems
away.
when you're an advanced alien race.
Yeah, humans don't help you with this.
Alright, cool.
Almost perfect.
I want to
Nice.
re-roll it because this is like Zai's last re-roll, but I won't
No.
re-roll.
No.
You're rolling a
No,
5
because
and
you
a
have to
6.
take
This
the
is pretty
reroll,
much
you
just
fool.
Alright.
yeah.
And like with that, can Zai just like draw up like a micro plan, like something that's not going to be impractical, but something that they could use to get started on like actual jetpack technology?
Yeah, sure.
Another roll.
Like
Something
the
that can be used on a powered
the actual
armor.
like the actual like jetpack technology wouldn't be ready for numerous years, but like
Yeah, it
this.
won't be like it's a fluff thing. I know
Yeah,
it won't be anything, but
yeah,
I'm
like-
assuming his people have jetpacks.
Yeah,
or
probably.
like military grade jetpack, and
Thi-
like
this, like you've basically provided enough of a plan where like a jump pack will now work
yeah,
without shattering Mary.
yeah, he wants to like give them TL4 version of a jetpack, like where it's gonna be basic, but it will be like what his people had, like like hundreds of years ago or whatever.
Yeah, that's essentially what they're making.
Yeah,
All right,
but
cool.
like then he wants to give them stuff to further that if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
go
alright.
into it like relatively easily.
Sure. All right. So yeah, Mary. He says this will take a week maybe to make up these plans. I think it could work though. This would be revolutionary.
Mary just kind of grins, so she's like, "Yes."
I think if he says that, Zai messages the captain like delay my shuttle. He's
Oh my
watching her
God.
fly.
Alright.
He's seen this through to the bitter end.
Like you'd get a response relatively quickly. It says the shuttle leaves when you want it to, Zai.
He just like replies with, "Oh, right."
No. Fucking.
All right.
So can we strap the prototype to my powered armor, or is that just a dream of mine that's never gonna happen?
Once we've made this all up, it should have enough force to move your armor. Maybe at a delayed rate than it would a regular human, but it should have enough force to move the armor. Yes.
All right, that's what I want.
All right. All right. Cool.
Don't let Elijah know that it can be used on normal humans because she'll get a dog one.
Strap a cape to it.
Yeah.
You just see flying
You should,
rules or something.
you should wait for the name. You should wait for the name of this thing. I'm thinking one up.
Oh Jesus! All right.
What?
Okay. Who
Buzz
wants to go next?
Lightyear?
'Cause I know there's a couple of different people who've got stuff to do on the
We can do
planet.
Vincent. I'll let see Vincent. To be
Yeah.
honest.
All right. Vincent,
Vincent.
what are you doing on the planet, man?
He's probably just gone to visit his brother. So you
Okay.
can like talk to him for a bit.
Yeah. Let's do that. So yeah, you arrive at the small estate that like your brother purchased when he arrived in like Natashan space. And yeah, you're welcomed in. You're like led to a like small lounge area. And he joins you. Like he's like, Vincent, it has been quite a time, brother. How have you been?
Yes, it has. I've been fine, well, mostly. He flashback to last night.
I wish you were still hungover.
To be fair, I purged the toxin, but you
Yeah.
probably still look like shit.
Yeah, you probably do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, yeah, he probably just like flat out like, you look like shit.
Well, stuff happened last night. Nothing important.
He smiles. He says, "Ah, I see."
Lady problems. Technically, yes.
I imagine you've been getting my messages.
I have.
Well, the more I've looked into it, the more I've decided that I'm wrong about what I've thought. It's not the Velron who are the problem. It's everyone else. The Velron, they were just there. They didn't do anything. They didn't start anything. They didn't end anything really. It's from what I've seen, the main problem is both the canal and Natasha.
And what are we going to do about it?
Well, the only thing I could think to do is, well, we need to go back to we need to go home, back to our planet. I know it's destroyed, but there is stuff there we can still salvage. The bunkers survived. I know that much.
The home is a war zone, brother. They're fighting there. Still.
Yes, but the technology there we need.
How do we get past the soldiers?
Find a survivor. I'm sure they want to go home. Find people from Sumic. They will want to go home and return. Not even not just to live there, just to retrieve what's left of their belongings. If they go, they might help. If they might be able to help us get what we need.
Seemingly, I believe support, or what would seem to be support, from the Natashan Navy would go a long way.
It may help. I would suggest we might commission to the Navy for assistance in taking back the planet, or at least taking parts of it. That technology there could help everyone.
What about your ship, your crew? Could they help us?
I'm not in control of the crew. We go where the captain wants. I might be able to convince her to go there, but not sure.
I think it would be profitable to have them help. Even a singular Natashan ship supporting us would go a long way to convincing the survivors to join us.
I agree. Do you know how bad the fighting is at all, or no reports?
It's isolated from what I've seen. The Canal are fighting to take what's left of it, and the Natashans are trying to repel them. There's a few militia groups on planet as well. If we can get there, we might be able to get them to help us. From what I understand, they're survivors.
Are any of those militias linked to the Vincents? Not me, the other Vincents.
He shrugs. I don't know. They could have hired mercenaries from them to bolster their support. It's possible. They're a large mercenary company. I'm sure they have business dealings all across the sector. Hell, he shrugs. Hell, we've hired them a few times to protect our assets.
Yes, we have. So you agree with me that we at least have to try to take back our home?
I do. If not just for home and revenge, but that technology will help further our cause.
Good. I will start working what I can, and I'll contact you when I can.
He nods. He says, thank you, brother. Do you need accommodation? A place to stay while you're still right here on plans?
I may do. I'll probably be here when I need it, so I have the key. Well, I have access to the house.
Yeah, he nods. He says, you're welcome here whenever you need. I may not be home. I have business dealings of my own to deal with, but you're welcome.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
I guess Vincent just gets up and walks to the room that was normally his for when he's there.
Yeah, there's definitely a room put aside for you. Alright, cool. Aaron, do you wanna...
Okay. Before I go there, I'm gonna go look for some aspirin and do the same thing that Eliza tried to do, and I'm like, it's not fucking working. What the hell?
Alright, yeah, it dulls your headache a bit. The aspirin dulls your headache a bit. It's not,
But not as fast.
Yeah.
Over the course of an hour, you lose as well. Vincent lost his instantly.
What was that?
I'll make
So
it
he
back.
tried to do what I did to you, but with normal aspirin and without the psychic powers. So
That's right.
whereas yours went in the course of 2 seconds, his goes in the course of an hour.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. So yeah, you go to the place that you said you were gonna go to?
Yeah. Just, it's probably like an old bar, like, a lot of spacers hang out around there.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm kind of picturing like a very would it be like up like what's the standard? Like, is it like a high standard bar, or is it like cheap?
No,
or...
it is not a high standard.
Okay,
It is
cool.
very cheap.
Then yeah,
I'm envisioning the bar from the first bar in the Star Trek 2009.
Yeah, that's
Where the
exactly
Admiral
exactly the bar that
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
All right, yeah, cool. So yeah, you step into there. Like, it smells exactly the same, like cheap alcohol, like smoke, like
I've missed this smell.
yeah, like it this place hasn't changed. Like it's still the bartender's probably still like the exact same dude. Like he's still cleaning that like one cup that he's always fucking cleaning. Yeah. So you look around, like you can't see like your friend just yet.
I'm just gonna sit down, probably like at the bar,
Alright.
and see if this guy remembers me. It's been a while.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you? How do you go about that? What do you do?
I just go up there and order my usual drink, acting like completely the same as like 3
Yeah.
years ago, roughly.
Okay. Roll me a luck check. Luck save.
Man, I've been doing bad on these saves all day, so I don't know how all this is gonna go.
Looks like, oh yeah.
Nope.
Looks like it goes the same way it
Okay.
took it going.
Yeah. He it seems like there's like the look where he's like he double takes, or he's like, I think I've like seen you somewhere before, but like yeah, he doesn't seem to like remember
say shit about
exactly. Yeah. Like it's probably like half an hour late, like after the time you arranged to meet. Like you see like your friend enter. And then he walks like straight up to you. He's like, Aaron.
I get up and look. I'm not drinking a lot. I'm drinking very slowly, but I'm trying. I gotta keep up appearances.
He nods. He says, you look like shit.
Well, it's been a while, okay?
Yes, the bartender like comes over to him. He says, fuck, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Tim. He says, Tim, the usual. He goes, yes. The Tim kind of like gestures to the bartender. He says, do you recognize him? The bartender guy looks at him. He says, shakes his head. Face looks familiar, but I can't place it. I'm sorry. And she goes, it's Aaron. He's back. It's been quite a while. And like you can tell, like looking at the bartender, like he doesn't fucking know who Aaron is. He doesn't remember. Like he remembers there's this guy who used to hang out with Tim like a very long time ago, and he assumes that's who he's talking about. But like, yeah, the name doesn't like mean. But he's like,
clearly I did not get drunk enough for him to remember.
Yeah, but then he's like, he like nods. He goes, yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I remember you. You were here a while ago. Like, and just like sounds like bullshit that he remembers you.
I just nod my head and go along with it.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, Tim says, he kind of gestures to one of like the booths or whatever, one of the seats.
Yeah, I'll go sit down over there.
Yeah, cool. He grabs a drink from like the bartender. And yeah, goes and
I'm
sits down
assuming the
next to
same
you.
shitty thing as me, probably.
Yeah, like absolutely. Like it's the drink you both used to drink like all the time. Yeah, absolutely. And it's because like back then like you guys probably didn't have like a huge amount of money. It's just like the cheapest, like kind of like a shitty drink that's like yeah, just cheap. And yeah, he goes and sits down. And he says, what did you need?
I need parts to make a dropship.
You're going to have to be more specific than that.
Listen, God. Okay, so Liam, how much of the like? I've spent a fair amount of time with the alien spaceship. I think.
Yeah.
How do I understand it like well enough to be like, okay, so that's where the engine, and I'll just keep that as opposed to like if I wanted to strip it and make like a hybrid ship between like our technology and alien.
Make a
Well,
roll.
Zai's walked you through it, and
Yeah.
like he would have
Yeah.
translated.
So
Like he made did roll for he made something that was like a translate from Balron to English.
yeah, it's more
But it's
like does he have the technical understanding to like be able to
But
tear
it
apart
would
the
be like
ship? Like
Yeah.
to-
So
yeah.
tech
So,
astronautic.
Yeah, make a tech astronautics, make it assisted. Give yourself a plus. Give yourself a +1 for Zai's. Like,
Alright.
lecturing, teaching.
Int or whiz?
Make it int. Okay, cool. Yeah, you have a good enough understanding to where you reckon you can do that.
Okay, so like I would know which parts I'd be like, oh, I don't want that. I want
Yeah.
this thing to be actually kind of good.
Yep.
So I just tell them all the shitty parts that of the like alien ship where I'm like, oh no, I could change that. I could make it better.
Okay, yeah,
With
sure.
Maybe shittier parts, but still.
So yeah, he nods. He says,
Parts more more
I
familiar
can
to you, like
Yeah, I
that
could
you understand
actually
better.
work with.
I can probably get this for you. It's going to cost, but I can do what I can.
How much?
Depends. I need to see who has these parts and who's selling them, how much they're selling them for. I can get back to you with the price.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So like he just starts like reminiscing about the old times. He just goes like, "Do you remember that girl? The one. What was her name?" And he's like, yeah, just like trying to like reminisce. Like,
Yeah,
this like girl's name.
I go along with him, and then at this point, like once the hangover is basically gone for the
Yeah,
most part, I
yeah.
start up another drinking game because I'm still a bit salty from yesterday.
Question: is Eliza there?
No.
No.
No, this is gonna be more fair, I hope.
All right, sure.
You don't know that I'm cheating.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah,
It still wasn't fair though. It doesn't matter if you
Oh yeah,
knew
I'm
or
just
not.
saying.
All right, sure.
You
Also, to
can't
be
get
fair,
out of
Psychic
your
has a
cheating
better
nature.
physical save than a expert as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys can start drinking. And like he's just like he literally just keeps reminiscing about like old times and like well after you got him a little more drunk, he probably like goes back into talking about like girls. He's like, I fucking remember that girl I used to like, and yeah, he's just like getting deep. All right.
probably I'll stay with him like as long as possible.
Yeah.
This is
probably,
where you
until
introduce
I'm
him
just
to
like,
Elijah,
oh
and it
shit,
goes
there's
fucking
like
funny.
someplace I actually need to be, and you
Sure.
need to get me parts.
Right. Well, his physical effect save is 16, so yeah, we'll see how well this goes.
The low level expert.
Oh, still failed.
Oh my god, Aaron.
All right, let's see how he
I'm
does.
rolling so shit.
Wow.
He like
Wow, he's very drunk.
yeah, he's been used to drinking these like shitty beers that you guys are drinking, and like the second you bring in some like higher level spirits, like he's starting to he gets fucked pretty quickly.
I
Another
take this as a victory. I'm like,
another
okay,
round,
did
Aaron.
it.
He's like more.
Of course.
Fails us another one. Yeah, he's like starting to like slouch onto the table.
Go on, Aaron.
Fucking hell,
Oh my
Aaron.
god, Aaron.
There's a
Same
reason we're
number.
buddies, okay? We're both bad at alcohol.
Alright, let's keep on.
Clearly.
I know how many. That's another fail for him. Another one for you.
Oh my god.
You're currently one fail behind him because of the one.
Okay.
You are seriously the worst drinker.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I'm
how many
so
fails is he on?
Four.
1, 2,
He's
3.
on 5.
Yeah,
I'm on
okay.
4.
So he's now in the territory of making 2
Passing out.
saves. Yeah.
Aaron's
Look,
just not
Okay,
because-
he fails his first one.
Like back
This
to
is
back
why-
nights.
this
Yeah,
is
he
the
passes
part,
out. He just like slumps down into the chair. Yes, Aaron.
Aaron, stay sober enough to take him home.
Yeah, he's unconscious. Do you keep drinking, Aaron? Or do you take him
Well,
home?
I see him like pass out, right?
Yeah, he just like slumps down in the chair.
I just like look at the alcohol for a second, and then I look at him, and I'm like, ah, fuck. And I put like away the alcohol, and I start dragging him home if he still lives in the same place.
Yeah, he absolutely like he's still like you like open the door, like you like knock on the door and you hear like his mum is like still there, like you hear her, she's like, who is it?
Yes.
You're
I'll
a
just,
bad
like-
person.
I'll just say Tim, and then I'll just like leave him there and just like go. I'm assuming I've done this before. Like,
Yeah.
This is what I used to do with him all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I
she-
just say Tim, leave
you-
him there, leave.
you hear like is that Aaron? And then yeah, like
I've
you
already left. I'm
yeah, I know.
walking away.
like you hear that as you're leaving, and then yeah, you probably rounded the corner before she makes it to the door to like help him in. So
He doesn't want to get stuck there for 2 hours.
all right, sure, cool. All right, so there's a scene that happens. Where's everyone staying? Like, is anyone staying?
I say you still got me to go yet.
Yeah.
Vincent invites
My
everyone
scene's
to stay at his
involved.
brother's house.
My scene involves me having like it involves me finding somewhere to stay.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, you go, Elijah. We'll deal with that afterwards.
I go to the most swanky fucking hotel on the planet, like in the
You
city.
piece of shit.
There like that. Yeah, it's a fucking really nice hotel.
And I offer them 20,000 credits to reserve me the penthouse suite.
The guy. Okay, so yeah, the guy like literally imagine like stereotypical English butler, and like
Yeah.
Tim. He's like, good, madame. How long will you be staying with us?
How long are we staying on planet? A week at least.
Yeah, at least a week.
I say at least a week until work takes me other places.
He says, he nods. He says, we can have your bags moved to the room. The penthouse suite is free at the moment. It will cost a little bit more to reserve it for the whole week, but that'll do for now.
Bitchin'.
Alright. So yeah, it's gonna cost like 25 for the whole
fine.
week. Alright, cool.
And then I was originally gonna get a cyber dog and do something else.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna basically find like a dog place, and I want a husky is what I want.
All right, sure.
So I want to play this out as well. Like,
Yeah. So you walk into the
pet shop basically.
yeah, and like the girl, like probably in like her teens.
So I'm actually probably still in my because I wore it just in case.
Yeah,
Because I'm in my officer's uniform.
yeah. She's probably in like her teens. You know, part-time job. She's like looks at you. She's like, "Hey, how are you doing today? Can I help you with anything?"
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm looking for a dog.
She smiles. She says, "Well, we have plenty of them. What type of animal is it? What type of dog? They're all."
Husky breed. Husky breed.
She nods. She says,
I want it to be smart enough to do tricks. If it knows any already, perfect.
Yeah, she says, well, we have a couple of options. We have an older dog here, a husky, who knows a couple of tricks. The owner passed away, unfortunately, and she was given to us. Or we have a younger, a litter of puppies. What?
How old's the older one?
I don't know how long dogs live, so like.
A husky normally lives between 12 and 14 years.
Okay, yeah, and this probably like 10-year-old. A 10-year-old dog.
Damn. If it was like 4, I would have taken it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to risk it. I'd take one of the younger
You're
ones.
insane.
Okay,
I want
sure.
Yeah, I want to keep a dog.
Yeah, sure. It's literally like a pup.
We don't need another dog on the
You
ship.
take it from like the litter of like pups.
Yeah.
We'll have 2 dogs on the ship. It'll be wonderful.
Obviously, she makes me fill out a form for it, like for
Yeah.
its name in that.
Yeah, like
Have you
all of
got its
that.
name?
Yeah, I know what you put down.
Yeah. Okay.
She kind of like looks at that, like she eyes that. She says, so, like, but like, no, if that's what you want to call it.
She gives that look, and Elijah just goes like, "Hey, I'm a weird person, all right."
She laughs and shrugs, like, whatever.
How much is it going to be? A usual husky is around 600 English pound.
Okay.
600 credits.
Make it 600 credits. That'll do.
I'll give her a 200 credit tip.
Okay, yeah. So she sees that, and that's like more than she has paid in like
Yeah,
for
exactly.
this entire shift. So yeah, she like holds that. She's like, thank you.
Did you throw in some food, a leash, and a dog ball for free, and some shoes?
She kind of like looks
Dog
around. Like,
toys?
yeah, she kind of like looks around. Doesn't see anyone. She's like, yeah. Then she kind of like puts together some stuff. And, like,
Yeah. So like she puts the collar on the dog and
Yeah.
and and then the lead, and then she puts him down, kneels down in front of him, and activates metalinguistics.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
Wait.
Like it doesn't have to talk back, but it understands her. Like fully understands what she's saying.
Yep.
And he just says,
Don't they have to be
she just
sentient?
says to him like, "Hey, Triple T, you're mine now."
Triple T.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see its full name.
the puppy yaps. Like there's more. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she says, "Are you gonna be a good boy?"
Yap again. Yes.
Yeah, and she gives like the casual 2-finger off the top of the head salute kind of thing to the lass,
Yeah.
and then she just walks off back to the penthouse.
Yeah. Awesome. Sure.
That's
go with it.
awesome. I love that.
And then when she gets to the penthouse,
I don't love this bit.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
a fan.
You get to the penthouse.
so I activate Level Linguistics and says, basically I'm gonna say to it so it understands me, and just gonna
Yeah.
say, now I'm gonna do something here to make you. It's gonna mark you as mine. It might hurt a little bit, which I apologize for, but you'll be fine.
Yaps. Concerned.
And then I place a hand on it,
No, don't do it.
and then use my new power.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
Oh, what does it do?
Wait, damage. Just flops over dead.
Fuck.
Yeah. The dog just drops.
So then I bring
The
it back to
puppy
life.
like. The puppy like lets out like a small whine, like a
Yeah.
whimper, and then just crumples to the ground.
Yeah. So then then like there's like a little minute when she's like, "Huh, it's effective," and then she brings it back to life and then heals it. Like whoops. Alright.
What is the reaction when it's brought back to life?
It's like
Biostasis?
it's concerned as fuck. Like it's like
Like,
confused
I
and
wonder
like
what the hell happened there.
yeah, like whimpers and
She goes up to, she,
tries to like
brings it
look
back,
at
she's like,
the area where you touched it, like
"There's
sees
nothing
that
there,
there's
though,
yeah, see there's nothing there, and it's like okay.
Eh?" So like she opens, she gets like probably like a chew that's bigger than it,
Yeah.
and he's like, "You're a good boy. You're mine now. I'm not gonna hurt you ever again." And then he gives him the chew and
Vincent
like,
bursts
lets
in
it
the room and
play
kills
away.
him.
Sure. Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't know that I killed it.
Oh fucking hell. Okay.
And then she basically chills out in the penthouse.
Like
Probably like nude.
sure.
Oh my god.
Why not? I mean you spent
It's really
25
shit.
like thousand on a fucking why not? Alright.
Yeah, man.
So where are the rest of you staying? Where's everyone else
Can
staying?
I quickly do a scene with another scene of Vincent quickly?
Yep, go for it.
I just want to talk to his brother again.
No, you're fine, go. So yeah, this is more like later in the evening, maybe.
Yeah, it's like probably at around dinner time or something.
Yeah, yeah. We'll say you're gathered for dinner, like eating around a table.
I'm not ready. Oh god. Oh my god.
What was that?
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
What is going on?
I sent Matt the dog name.
I'm moving and ask.
Alright. Go for it.
Vincent just sits down at the table and says, Anton, there's something I need to ask you about Sumik.
He nods. Go
Do
for
you
it.
know if our family's bunker survived? Have you heard anything? Have you gone there? Or do you know anything?
He shakes his head. He says, in all the commotion to get off planet, I didn't check. I don't know.
If that bunker is alive, there is the tech in there is probably some of the most advanced stuff on the planet.
I know. That's where we need to go.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But the problem is, we don't even know if it's even accessible at this moment, if it did survive. Would we have any way of, like, tracking it? Like, was there any beacons in there that all we know of?
Well, finding it isn't the problem.
We know
We
where
can
it is.
find it
Nothing
easy.
we access it.
Accessing it, we just put in the codes. It'll just be getting there.
By that I mean, if it's covered in, like, rubble, earth, mountains, we don't know how to get, like, if we can get to it itself is what I mean.
We'll have no way of knowing unless we go there. I guess we could... I don't have a ship capable, but I'm assuming your ship would be capable of, well, scanning the planet from orbit. We could find out that way.
Most likely. When I talk to the captain, would you be able to be there so you can tell her what you can probably explain better than I can?
You know, he says, if you believe it will help,
I do.
then yes, I can be there.
Then I just assume we go back to normal dinner talk.
Yeah. Alright, so where's everyone else staying?
I suppose Mary is staying with her bigger brother's mansion or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like the head of the family, so
Yeah.
that's
I asked if he can stay with her because he has nowhere
probably.
else to stay,
Yeah.
and he's made it clear that he's watching her fly.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Fucking Elijah, you piece of rich shit.
First
I
time I
know
love
sure
it.
a
A
lot
lot
of
of money,
people
man.
are buying that shit.
Alright, where's
Once again, first time I love it. And then next payday should be rich as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I imagine if you've seen Band of Brothers when they go to England and they have like these huge like hills with grass and there's like a thing in the end where there's a house.
Yeah, proper English manner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And you see like there's like goats and there are sheep and there are cows and it's like
There's just ghosts everywhere. Only
Yeah.
ghosts.
Where are you staying, Aaron?
Cheapest, shittiest motel on the planet, probably. I used to stay there all the time. I don't see why I shouldn't do it now.
Right, sure, yeah. You go to like the like basically a travel lodge, like yeah, cool. That's fine.
poor Aaron. Oof.
Alright. Okay.
I got like over 30k credits. I'm doing this for nostalgia.
Yeah. So there's a scene we see as like an audience, where like the captain's on planet and you see like her walking down the street just in like civilian clothing, which like probably the first time we've seen her in like actual civilian
Civilian
clothing.
clothing.
Is it a crop top?
No, it's not.
Thank
Question,
God.
does anybody besides Liam remember the captain's name?
Yeah, I do.
I said Saren.
Saren. Surname Saren.
Her surname is Saren. Anyone know her first name? Fucking
Yeah,
No,
pop
because
quiz.
that's all I've ever referred to it
Yeah.
by.
I'm pretty sure everybody forgot it.
Well, to be fair, most of your like all of your characters would know her as like either Captain or Captain Saren. Like
Yeah.
none of you really have.
It's Laura.
Yeah, it's Laura. None of you really have a reason to
Call her by first name.
Yeah, just call her first name.
It's
Besides
actually really
Zai,
stupid
because
that we
he's
do that.
her new pet tiger.
Yeah,
Boom,
so
my new character's a tiger and it's a pet.
we
I called her Saren for like the first couple of weeks.
yeah, so we see her like walking down the street, and there's like a small like kind of like shitty like housing area, like government housing, and she like stops outside, like looks at it, like looks down at her arms, which is like for the first time, she's wearing like a short sleeve t-shirt. It's like one of the first times we've seen her. She has like surgical scars, like all the way up her arms, like yeah, like she like looks down at her arms, like looks back up to the house, like shakes her head and just like keeps walking down down this road. Okay. that's about where we'll take another quick break. And then yeah, we'll come back with some stuff happening, and we'll probably see Zai's new character or Matt's new character.
Yeah, I mean that's not me anymore.
Yeah, you know Zai. Well, I mean,
I
for
also- I need to
for a little
find
bit
more.
for a little bit of this session, you're gonna be playing.
Yeah, for like
two
the
pieces.
rest of the
It's great.
session, or like half of the session, I'll be character.
Hey, that's
just
nothing
realised,
compared to me. I'm playing a Stars Without Numbers session where I have a Frenchman who has multiple personality disorder. Not just
I'll be
one
right back.
person. He has 3 minds in his head, not including his own.
That's awesome.
Good work.
And I'm also playing the personification of the god of death.
Good work.
It's an alien that is 50,000 years old, and
Sure.
it's 2 people.
Good work.
Cool.
So you're playing 6 characters.
So
All right.
Technically, yeah.
So yeah, I'll be back in a moment.